this character of yours is so intense, and it felt like you brought the wrath in this film. How did you bring that to life after just reading the script?
I was really inspired by Nimue, the Blood Queen. When I read even the first sequence, my heart went out to her because she comes in peace with this really kind of far-thinking, far-reaching, optimistic plan to bring monsters and humans together to live in peace, and literally gets decapitated and buried alive by the powerful men around her. And I just went, this is so apropos to what's happening today, and, just feeling like women are in this place where we're fighting for our rights again, and, trying not to be buried alive. And I said, this is gonna inspire quite a few women. And, the whole villain aspect, I'm like, well, what would you do if you were buried alive for 5,000 years after being stabbed and decapitated?
Yeah.
You'd want to take people down too. A lot of them.
Why do you fight for those who hate and fear you? All I wanted was revenge until I saw you. You can usher in the apocalypse. Out of the ashes, a new Eden will emerge. Leave these frail, pathetic humans behind. Be my king.
You have so many scenes, with David, and it's a true, face-off. But in many ways, they're battling similar things of, this tear of good and evil and their motives of why they're doing things. And what was it like working with him, especially within that dynamic?
David is so lovely and brought so much to the table. I wouldn't be surprised if he became a big-time director later in life, because he's so talented and has a great vision. And I think it was the dynamic between them was beautiful, because she's here going like, why are you listening to these people? Why are you trying to take care of people that hate you? And and he's trying to hold on to some shred of humanity, even though he's not human. So I thought that was really beautiful as well. He's very endearing in this part. He's like this overgrown kid in a way that really doesn't know how to have any kind of normal relationship with anybody, because nobody will accept him. And I think that's a very relatable quality in a superhero.
So was Hellboy something you were familiar with? And if not, what was your sort of process of the storyline and the background, and sort of was there expectations, all of this surrounding this film?
Well, definitely. I mean, Hellboy is such a classic franchise and such a great franchise. And so, of course, there was a little bit of pressure to, make this film as good as it can be. I think everybody just really went through the graphic novels to see the tone and the mood of them, and just tried to bring that kind of adult grittiness to it, that R-rated kind of violence and horror and action, but also to keep the irony and the sense of humor alive. That's also such a big part of what Hellboy is all about. So, I really, when I watched the movie, I thought they did it beautifully.
Great. Well, real quickly, obviously our theaters. What do you think is the main reason why people should come see this on the big screen?
Well, I think, Hellboy is just one of the coolest characters around. He's a superhero that could also be the guy next door that will help you fix the shower or whatever. But everybody screams and doesn't want his help. So he's lost, But amidst all of this, he is such a hero, and the sets are so amazing, and the action is off the hook, and it's scary too, and funny. I mean, I think people are gonna really have a blast watching it.